Hello, Senior Holistic Nutrition Coach Archana Arora. Today we're here to talk about irritable bowel syndrome. So, can you please tell us what is IBS?
So IBS full form is irritable bowel syndrome. So it is a syndrome, means it is a group of symptoms that are related to the digestive system, mainly the large intestine. So since the large intestine main function is to eliminate the unprocessed food, undigested food out of our system, so that's why the patient, they experience discomfort in passing the stool. So this is the main thing that affects the irritated the bowel. So that's why the name is.
So, why is gut health so important?
So the gut is the door to our health. So whatever the main purpose of digestive system is to convert the food into the nutrients. So what happens, these nutrients are get absorbed into our body, and these nutrients, they will provide nutrition, and they will help in the growth, repair, regeneration, and it also provides the immunity to the body. Secondly, the digestive system is the largest organ that protect to enter any pathogen or any toxins into our body. So that is the reason the body deploys its maximum ability, that is the immune cells, they are maximum or highest along the lining of the digestive system.
Okay, so can you tell us about some symptoms of IBS?
Yeah, since I've already mentioned that it is a main condition of large intestine, and the patient, they feel discomfort in passing the stool. So it is all related to that. So either the patient, they will sometimes they will have diarrhea or constipation, or they have blood in the stool or mucus in the stool. Along with that, they will feel abdominal pain, flatulence. So all these are the main symptoms of IBS. So these symptoms, they come and they go. So sometimes it flares up, and sometimes the patient feels normal.
And what are some triggers of IBS?
The main triggers of the IBS are food, stress, and lifestyle. So let's talk about the food. So the people who are mainly consuming highly refined foods like white rice, white bread, pasta, pizza, and they are not including any fiber in the diet. Like the diet is very low in the fruits and vegetables, the diet is low in nuts and seeds, so that mainly provide the fiber to the diet. So that is the main cause. Another things, the people who consume more of the carbonated drinks, the caffeine, so these all the triggers, or spicy food, these are the main triggers that irritate the bowel. And when we talk about the second trigger, that is the stress. So see, basically what happens when a person is experiencing a stress for a short period of time, so all our organs, mainly all our systems, only the circulatory and the respiratory system, they are working. The other system, they will take a back seat. So temporarily their functioning get affected, got suspended. So digestive system and immune system are one of those other systems, so that take a back seat. So what happens, but a person, when he is experiencing a stress for a longer period of time, the digestive system, immune system, they cannot work at their optimum. So that is the reason the pathogen and the toxins, they enter into our body, and they will affect other organs, and they will also affect the main our gut health, and having the people, they will experience the irritable bowels. And the third trigger is lifestyle. So when the persons, they are not having any schedule, they don't have a time to wake up, they have no fixed time for eating, they don't have fixed, they have a disturbed sleep, or when they are consuming, when they are smoking or taking alcohol, all these things, they will impact the gut health.
So, can you tell us, can IBS be reversed?
Yes, IBS can be reversed, provided we'll switch to a healthy diet, and we have a fixed schedule. We do mindful eating, provided we have a regular schedule of going to the washroom, we have a proper schedule to go to bed, to wake up, and the eating time. So when our schedule is fixed, the gut is very healthy. And if we learn how to manage our stress, how to unwind ourselves, so all these things can help to reverse the disease.
And how mindful eating contributes to better gut health? Can you elaborate on that a little?
Yeah, so first we need to understand what is mindful eating. So when we are paying attention while purchasing the food, while cooking the food, while serving and while eating the food, that is called as a mindful eating. It is really helpful. So especially these days, it has been noticed that the people, when they are consuming the food, they are always in front of the screen or they are talking to someone. So they are not paying attention while they are consuming the food. So in that case, what happened? They cannot savor the taste of the food. They cannot see the flavor of the food. So that basically helps to secrete the digestive juices properly, and that helps in proper digestion, absorption, and assimilation of the food. And mostly the people, they are not in a happy mood. So they are thinking about some stressful event. So the digestion, of course, will get impacted, and that will lead to the irritable bowel. The most important aspect of mindful eating is that we must pay gratitude to the God and to all the people who are involved in getting the food to our plate. So this is very important. Secondly, the thing is that the people, they don't know why they are eating. So there is a saying that we should eat to live, not live to eat. But nowadays the consumer, they are living to eat. So we must understand that we are eating food to get energy, to get all the nutrients, so that we can run our body effectively. The second is that how we are eating is very important. So we should shun all the screen, as I have mentioned that it will impact our digestion. So there should be no screen, and we should be in a happy mood while we are consuming the food. Now when we should eat, so there are three times people usually eat. So when they are hungry, so yes, of course, that time we should eat. Second, the people, they will eat when they are in stress. It's called as emotional eating. And thirdly, the people, they are consuming the food just at the sight of the food, they just want to eat because it is their favorite food. So we have to make sure that we are hungry. Now again, there is a quite confusion when the people, they can't understand whether it is a hunger pangs or it is a stimulus for the thirst. So first, when we are feeling hungry, we should try taking some water and wait for 5 to 10 minutes. If still the hunger pangs are there, this means yes, we are hungry and it is time for us to eat. This is especially very important when we are fixing our schedule, daily schedule. So then the next comes that what we should eat. So we have to make sure that our plate should be divided into 4 equal parts, and the first part should have the grains, and these grains should be mainly rich in the fiber, like oats. And when we are taking the oats, not the instant oats, it should be steel cut oats or rolled oats, and white, instead of the white bread, take atta bread, or instead of the white rice, consume the brown rice, and instead of taking the split pulses, take the pulses that are in the skin. When next comes the part is the protein. So 1/4 of your plate should contain the protein, and it can include the pulses, and it can also be eggs, meat, fish. So we should include more of the fish, egg, and the pulses. And the fruits and vegetables should make remaining half of your plate. That is very important, and mostly that is lacking in our diet. And when it comes to vegetables, 1/3 of the vegetables should be cooked, 1/3 we should be in the form of salad, and the remaining 1/3 should be the dark green leafy vegetables. And we must also consume some dairy products for calcium, and because the dairy products, they have almost all the nutrients, and they are very rich in probiotics. That is really good for your gut health.
Alright, thank you.